People who, in many instances, have absolutely no clue what they are doing. The Marxists, the anarchists, the looters, the agitators.
Okay, well, Inane Blather, episode 161, celebrating all that is Elon Musk. Huge fans. That's what the show is about, and we're gonna dive into it today with special guest Natalie, quote, Elon Musk last name. But no, it's the show where when you're listening to it, people are constantly asking you,
"You poop in the bed?"
And you just respond with a simple
I didn't hear whatever that was.
I know, it's too quiet to get through to you guys, so it's on there. But
cool. Good one, Doug.
Yeah. I don't do these intros for you. No. Here, I'll turn it up.
Good. I
change.
Never thought you did.
Oh, how I wish I could believe or understand that.
Anyway, you know why you reacted that way?
Because I'm a bitch.
Yeah. Because you're one of the many.
Headstrong, stubborn, quibbling, self-centered, vindictive, obnoxious, hormonal, sexually preoccupied, evil, thieving, cross-dressing jerks.
That makes up 99% of this listening audience. Although I know you're not a listener.
Who's the other 1%? I need to know. Leave a comment.
Haters.
Interesting and cool people.
Oh,
I don't know what they're doing here.
Yeah, exactly. That's when I get I get our analytics, and there's suddenly the average is down to average watch time 48 seconds or something. It's like, yes, some people are bringing those numbers down.
Yeah,
they were here for 2 seconds.
People are conscious, and able to change
what the fuck is this? And hurriedly change the video, despite YouTube's insanely annoying automatic cue feature that's on now. I don't know if you have that in your app. It is mind-blowingly infuriating. I left YouTube a 1-star review so I could say in all caps to get rid of this feature, and I hate it. No one asked for it. I don't like it. But anyway,
I haven't seen it. On your phone?
Yeah, it'll just start adding things to your queue instead. I had such a difficult time just playing a playlist of videos today. I had to clear out this queue that it was creating and then go back to the playlist, and then the playlist was it's like, well, you're at the end of the playlist, even though there's 8 more videos. It says, because you're in your automatic queue, and you can't clear the queue. You can't just say, close this. It's trying to create a playlist for you as you go on, and in my case, it'll just either stop at the end of a video I'm watching, or it'll just restart a video that I just watched because it was my previously recommended one, or it'll just restart the video that I just watched because everything's automated. It is crazy.
I send a lot of feedback. I go into, there's there's help, and one of those is usually send feedback, and I pop off quite a bit to Google and to YouTube Music. I don't know if they listen, but it makes me feel good to be like, this is such a bad idea. Who is asking for this?
Yeah.
I really don't like this feature. I really, 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 really don't.
And I'm someone who used the queue feature, the up next. I would add videos because I'm just constantly listening throughout the day. I'd have 7 just videos. I was like, oh yeah, that recommended one from the Majority Report, that'll go next. There's a long one, I'll put that at the end, and it'll just start playing through them. Now, that's gone. And it just has your queue that you can't get rid of. You know what I should do
I feel
is
like-
I should send feedback and say, I am going to use a pirated version of this and quit my premium subscription. And maybe that
I guess
gets someone's attention.
I still have my queue option in mind, but I mean, I guess we don't have to talk about it.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just an
I'll
MOPG.
be-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a bummer because that's what we're talking about. There's no goddamn democracy in capitalism. It's so fucking annoying what we just have to put up with, and it's like, well, people are buying it, and it's like, yeah, because it's the only thing.
Yeah, because
I don't know
people still have to live their lives.
It's so lame. Our society is so lame.
I was going to tell you
An
guys.
AI artist just charted in Billboard for the first time.
I had YouTube Music was
Cool.
putting that AI
Cool.
bullshit at the top of my recommended.
I sent them feedback about that. I said, don't ever put that shit at my recommended ever again. I don't ever want to see one. I haven't noticed it, but I'm sure they don't read it. But I was like, fuck this. Are you kidding me? There's all these artists out here. You're going to put AI at the top number one spot of my recommended?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't listen to AI music.
No.
I don't dabble with it at all.
Yeah.
So it's doesn't even make any fucking sense algorithm wise.
No. Yeah, exactly. Mine was it's what Joe Rogan would listen to. It was like this Motown sound parody song that's overtly sexual to be funny. What was the name of it? Did I send you the thumbnail of that? I forget. It's the name of the song was "Suck It So Hard You'll Pull the Sheets Out Your Ass" was the name of the song, and it was at the top of my recommended. And I was like, why? I mean, I listened to some modern Motown R&B stuff that it's trying to be like.
I don't even get the title.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't even quite.
I'm
doesn't
trying
make
to
any
imagine what that
sense.
looks like.
Yeah. Well, what it looked
Why?
like was an AI cover of looks like it's an album from 1965 with some made up woman with a beehive hairdo on the cover. And I was like, what could this possibly be? Because the artist name, I was like, that seems like it's an artist. And I thought maybe it's some dumb hip hop song or something. It's at the top of my recommended. I clicked it. I was like, oh, immediately. This is AI bullshit. Why is this on here? And the song sucked. It's like, R.M. Brown makes good AI music, okay? Put that in my recommended. But
Maybe that's why it's in your recommended.
no other R.M. Brown stuff comes up in my recommended.
What is it about these people that everyone is writing? Well, I guess I don't know. I guess their algorithm just shows them the ball sucking, cock milking articles that are like AI is the future. Oh my god, these guys are the smartest, coolest, biggest dicks motherfuckers to come up with this. Oh yeah, love it. Because what I see is everybody being like, I don't want this, I don't like this, and it's really bad for the environment. So can we not? It's like, or can we get some rules here? Whoa, let's calm it down, guys. We're moving too quick. We got, realistic photos. I feel like for AI, they're gonna get pretty good at photos pretty quick. Videos, I feel like the humans have pretty good eyes for it. Younger humans, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Boomers were fooled long
45.
ago. They were gone as soon as the internet was invented by Al Gore,
Yeah, exactly. They believe that. No.
Yeah, because I saw it on Facebook. But it just, I mean, they just get to do that, and they just get to do it, and they just get to decide, and they just get to. And it's like, well, that's the free market.
And use the media to tell everyone this is what's hot, this is what people like. It's literally just pump and dump of a concept that's taking real resources from the earth.
Not just jobs, fucking water. like water that we drink. Yeah, it's like not just economics or whatever. It's like literally one of the 3 things we absolutely have to have, basic needs for survival. You know,
Yep.
like we can't
Just
live
poison
long without
water.
water.
Well, like in that Drew Gooden video, that if anyone who listens to the show has not seen his latest video, you gotta watch it.
Do it.
Danae, have you
good.
seen it?
Have you seen it?
It's really good, but
Wait,
even
seen what?
mentions
Hey, have you seen
that by 2029, supposedly like 12% of energy in America could be consumed by data centers. That does literally no one any good. It's just not good. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. We love, and data centers, it's so fun for them to come into your community, you know, because they're really loud. And they just have like a humming that goes just 24/7.
No
and it's
jobs
like,
after
you
They
they're
know,
usually
built.
have lots of lights.
noise pollution, light pollution. Very minimal jobs. We love,
estate.
we stan
And they
data centers in random
raise your
places
utility
in the country.
bills.
Yeah, so then you
Yeah.
have to pay more for all that electricity they're actually using. So that's always...
For
You think that if
stuff
a
you
data
don't
center was there,
want.
it'd be like, how about they just pay everyone's electric bill and we have to live next to a data center?
Yeah.
How about that's... I am so... God
That's
damn it.
already
This keeps coming up.
dystopian capitalism, and it's better.
Like, yeah, but at least it would be like, I don't have to be in total abject poverty with that outside my window. Maybe I could, like, afford my rent, at least, you know? Like, if I didn't have to pay my electricity bill.
Like,
I
yeah,
just
we all
am
got
so-
cancer, and and the water got
God.
poisoned. But, you know, that was the
But at least we weren't
trade-off.
homeless.
Yeah, exactly. For this giant corporation to put in a bunch of computers to do cryptocurrency mining and AI image creation for dorks online to eventually filter fake news articles up to Fox News. It's like, you know, my
So we can
electrical bill
eventually...
is free.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can eventually hunt trans people for sport. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, it just, again, the narrative, remember folks, the narrative is not, we have to do, you know, what we can to make sure these businesses stick around and don't leave the country or leave your city or leave your state or whatever. We are being handcuffed by these companies, and every single place they choose to go, this is what will happen. No matter where they go, you give them tax incentives. You don't, you know, the burden shifted to the working class, blah, 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 blah. They're the bad guys here. They are holding us hostage by these things, and they're doing nothing with all of this besides making people like Elon Musk really rich. That's all they're doing, and killing the environment.
Yeah.
And laying people off and creating homelessness and blah, 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 blah,
taking
blah.
our jobs,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that Elon Musk can go
eating our
and
water.
eliminate federal jobs. So then those people don't have money and talk about how
But-
Doge is a success.
Well, actually, Doug, that's where you're wrong, sort of.
Sort of.
Actually,
Mhm.
according, you know, breaking news alert, the New
Where's-
York Post.
Where's something for that? Let's see. Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, I can't hear it. I don't know. It's cutting out. So,
Oh.
New York Post.
New York
That
Post
sounds like a
alert.
ghost. But I don't
His
know. It's up my
Discord,
headphones,
man, it cuts out a bunch of my
Yeah.
audio now.
New York Post. It's like on the front cover. It's about Elon Musk. Okay, for one thing, this is the front page of the NYP, and it's just so funny. You know, it's right there, boom, looking back, and there's 3 pictures of Elon, and it says, Elon Musk makes stunning Doge revelation. And then beneath that, it's like, in quotes, we're a little bit successful. We're somewhat successful, the Tesla founder said when asked if Doge achieved what he'd hoped. For one thing, that just struck me as really
Yeah.
funny because it's like, okay, so that's the subtitle of his stunning Doge revelation is we're a little bit successful. Okay, for one thing, we are a little bit successful.
We are.
Doesn't even really make sense as a sentence or whatever.
Yeah.
And just the writing in this, oh God, I've missed, Conservapedia, we've been kind of, cheating on New York Post with, but God, I've missed the ads, the page design. I'm trying to roll past this Amazon Prime ad, taking up 2/3 of the screen.
Yeah.
Click on the article. Yeah. Elon Musk reveals he wouldn't do Doge again. Doubts that efforts to chainsaw government was successful. This is, of course, by Caitlin Dornbos, which is an incredibly funny
I thought it was
Dornbos.
Dornbos. Oh, yeah. It's the double O's. Man, it looks hilarious.
It's a really strange name. I take it all back. I feel really bad for what Elon Musk is going through, and I hadn't actually... Now that I actually think about it...
This is a safe space for Elon lovers, is the Inane Blather podcast.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I actually hadn't
Wingus, Dingus, listen up.
I hadn't thought about what, what this would do to Elon, being a part of trying to save the government some money and stuff because of all the corruption and how that could hurt him. And how, he's just trying to help. So, Elon Musk says he's no longer convinced his crusade to clean up government waste through the Department of Government Efficiency, better known as Doge, was worth the chaos it unleashed.
It was better
Musk
known
admitted
as Doge. Yeah. You got that right.
Musk admitted he's deeply unsure whether his high-profile stint running Washington's most memeable agency actually worked in a wide-ranging and at times philosophical interview on the Katie Miller podcast.
I'm sorry.
And at times philosophical.
Real quick, another one of these random ways of saying things. What does deeply unsure mean?
I know. I thought that too. He's deeply unsure.
Deeply unsure. I'm not so sure about that phrase.
I'm deeply unsure as to what that means.
I'm shallowly unsure about it. I'm sure it works.
So, we're a little bit successful. We're somewhat successful, the Tesla founder said when Miller asked if Doge achieved what he'd hoped. Which, it's like, okay, so you say, hey, Danae, did Doge achieve what you'd hoped? And you're like, we're a little bit successful. We're somewhat successful. What kind of fucking weird AI answer is that? Or robot answer or whatever?
Ooh, let's start a conspiracy theory that Elon actually died and it's all AI and he's got doubles.
I think it's also just hard for him to outright say it, right? Because he wants to say that he was successful, but he lies about everything, and everyone knows it. So he's like, I have to kind of,
but I think
just be middle of the road. Just lie, dude.
He continues. We're a little bit successful. We're somewhat successful. But he quickly undercut the praise, which is like, what praise?
What praise?
What praise are you talking about? He said we're somewhat successful. Like, oh,
but you really were.
He quickly undercut the praise, lamenting how entrenched the waste was. Quote: there was like probably 100 million, maybe 200 or 100, maybe 200 billion worth of zombie payments
1/2 hour
per year.
2/2 hour.
He said,
noting
Doge shut down
to him.
Only a fraction of it. Yeah, it's like, okay, zombie payments. That's like, okay, that's a cool statement there. You're talking about like huge. I mean, just like this fraud to such an unbelievable degree, like defrauding taxpayers over decades. Is that what you're saying is happening? And he's like, oh, there's like a bunch of zombie payments, and I couldn't even get into it. Pretty much, it's like, yeah. So I mean, you're talking about like
social security payments that he thinks is going to dead people and is straight up fraud.
I know,
and it's like, of course, everything's the fault of poor people.
He's talking about $300 billion. I'm like, that's like so much fucking money to be fraud. And it's like, so why is everyone fucking poor then? If we're all defrauding the government and taking in our payments, why is everyone so fucking poor? You know, if we're all so rich, $200-300 billion, you know, a year going to all of us. Anyways, so the SpaceX CEO said cutting off even that much cash came with serious blowback. If you stop money going to political corruption, they will lash out big time, he explained. They really want to keep the money flowing.
Yeah, why didn't you go after that?
Because that's him.
That's going up. That's not blaming poor people for like fraudulent stuff. You're going after political corruption? Yeah, there was a guy out there in the last election just giving people millions of dollars to vote for his guy. You should go after that dude.
Like 200 million. When Miller asked point blank whether he'd do Doge again. Wow, what a hard-hitting question. Musk hesitated. Point blank, she asked him, like, would you do Doge again? She's like, pulled a gun to his head.
Whoa! Attacked by the media.
Yeah. Asked me point blank. I mean, no, I don't think so, he admitted. I think instead of doing Doge, I would have basically... worked on my companies, essentially. So I just want everyone to kind of take in that he's like the smartest guy. He's the coolest
successful.
Guy. I think instead of doing Doge, I would have basically worked on my companies, essentially. What do you
mean, basically?
You know, at least I feel like some people like Steve Jobs or whatever, for the bloodthirsty kind of blah, or whatever, cutthroat or whatever you want to say.
They're weirdos.
It's like, I feel like he would have some things to say that were like interesting and maybe profound or insightful, you know?
Or even
I think
just
instead of doing Doge,
nonsense, jargon. Like, he doesn't even do that.
Sure. I would have basically worked on my companies, essentially. What is that even? And it's like, would you do Doge again? I think instead of doing Doge, it's like, but you don't do Doge.
Also,
but you're not doing Doge anymore.
Also,
I don't know if
when you were
that.
doing Doge, quote unquote, were you not working as a CEO for your companies as you claimed?
Yeah. Did you ever...
You didn't do either one. You sat on Twitter all fucking day and took ketamine.
He added that in another timeline, without the political storm, the cars, they wouldn't have been burning the cars. The tech mogul was referring to a violent outbreak of vandalism on Tesla vehicles earlier this year after began working with the second Trump administration. Musk also said joining Washington never gave him any illusions. He blasted what he called, quote, massive transfer payments to migrants and claimed the system creates a, quote, gigantic money magnet that encourages people to come to the United States. Mm-hmm. I would say I was super illusioned to begin with, he shrugged, before launching into a blistering critique of government spending. Despite the heavy political talk, the ex-owner frequently veered into the personal. Doesn't go into any of this blistering technique of critique of government spending at all.
Because he's just talking like some fucking Republican, like they've been talking about for 50 years.
He confessed that, quote, AI nightmares still jolt him awake many days in a row, he said, and he's running life on 6 hours of sleep. When asked what actually keeps him up, Musk deadpanned, why do I wake up in nightmares? Oh, AI. Yeah.
You know what's funny? And then, is there more?
Yeah.
No.
It's almost over. He insisted he has no, quote, irrational fears, saying, if I find an irrational fear, I squelch it. Fear is the mind killer. But even the world's richest man has limits, especially in public. Musk said he can't do anything where there's the general public because of instant selfie mobs and, quote, serious security issues, especially after the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Life is on hardcore mode, he said. You make one mistake and you're dead. In the end, Musk's uncertainty about Doge hung over the conversation with Miller, the wife of Stephen Miller. The wife of Stephen Miller, one of President Trump's top aides. But he hedged on whether he would return to the initiative if given a chance. I don't think so, he mused, knowing what I know now. And that's the end of this article. And I want to just say, it's just like a stupid, poorly written, bullshit sort of like encapsulation of this podcast that he was on.
It's a waste of space.
It's so meaningless. I mean, the questions that are asked, that it's like he hedged on whether he would return, and he's like, I don't think so. It's like just like the way it's like so dramatic, and he's just an idiot.
Oh man! Oh, I mean, even just the person writing it was like, "I've got nothing. I got nothing. I gotta write this shit up. I gotta let me get my
Caitlin Dorn noobs.
Hey Gemini, can you help me? Chat GPT. I need to pump this thing up so it's not the most boring piece of nothing outside of like a GTA 6 update article right now.
Homegirl just like uploaded the transcript and was like, write me a New York Post article with this.
There's a bunch of M dashes, actually. Now that you say that.
And make it as suspenseful as possible.
Wow. You nailed it.
I think that's exactly what happened. There's so many M dashes, and it's like always
just the way that it's written like that. Of listing two things after that.
I'm gonna try to do it myself. Is the podcast somewhere? The transcript.
Yeah, what's the podcast?
Here, I'm gonna put this in our chat, but I also want to point out the quote. My favorite quote from this whole thing is he's saying life is on hardcore mode for him. And I just want, again, to reiterate how sorry I am that I, didn't take that into consideration of how much he would be affected. You know, the man who's about to be the literal world's first trillionaire. And he's saying life is on hardcore mode. One mistake and you're dead. As he's like cheering on. I mean, right now he has gone straight white nationalist, like straight up white supremacist white nationalist.
Genius.
Yeah, and he. You know, it's like one mistake and you're dead. It's like, I don't know. I see news stuff all the time about people being pulled, like screaming, I'm a U.S. citizen, and ICE is dragging them to the car. And
what about mistakes kind of stuff, on the part of the state? What about like
your life is on hardcore mode when you can literally just get the fuck out of here, Elon. Go buy a fucking island, and I bet you couldn't even entice young girls to come there because you're such a fucking loser. You couldn't even sex traffic anyone.
There's no trafficking network anymore. Epstein's dead.
Yeah, and all the
turns out
like
he was just working for Israel.
All the other traffickers are like, we don't want to work with that fucking loser.
He's a weirdo.
So cringe. Yeah.
It's like just like 70-year-old billionaire, dirty old man. They're like, ew, cringe. Elon?
Yeah. That podcast.
Where's Elon Musk?
That podcast was 53 minutes long.
Oh my God. It often ranged philosophical. Yeah,
ranged into the philosophical.
It was a wide-ranging M dash and at times philosophical M dash interview on the Katie
Chat GPT. Man, Danae probably nailed it. I bet you can feed that through and get a better article.
Maybe.
But
lamenting how entrenched the waste was. Yeah, I feel like that's
nice. I was gonna say, it's funny. He's like, irrational fears, I just squashed them. I'm not afraid. So I mean, he's hedging that. He's couching in the fact that he does have rational fears, but he also wakes up to nightmares about AI, something that he is very much a part of pushing to the forefront of society, to all of our detriment. But what's funny, I think Elon Musk, I remember hearing years ago that he is into there's the thought experiment of Rocco's basilisk. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
And it makes people crazy. Because, I mean, and especially someone who is using mind-altering drugs and then, isn't grounded in normal day-to-day life either, and is so just online and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, he he probably is really scared of this stuff. It's probably another one of the things that are wrecking his fucking brain and rotting him is Rocco's basilisk, the thought experiment which states that there could be not only that we're living in the simulation of a future artificial intelligence or something, but knowing about it makes the artificial intelligence punish you because it's all created with the idea of driving the artificial intelligence forward. It's this thought experiment or something, but that like can get people like how someone could be stuck in that we live in a simulation, or something, because then you can't disprove that to this person, and it can just really fuck with someone. I think where it was
if they are already prone to, like all you said, that's not just like a normal thing for like us people like us to just like fall down into some.
Yeah,
it's just like, but why would it matter anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Why would it be any more impactful than being religious, though? That's just like a belief, Who
yeah,
cares?
So I mean, just like how someone would fall into
by it, it's like
joining a cult, That's it could be a road that religion brings someone in. So that was my whole thought. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm living life on hardcore mode. Also, I'm not scared of anything. Also, I'm really scared of AI, and I wake up with nightmares. Oh, and poor me, I'm on 6 hours of sleep. Yeah, they're joining. Yeah, so are the rest of
everyone else.
6 hours is perfect. Yeah, it's just. I mean,
where's Elon Musk?
I think, and then he says to everyone,
"Wow, you guys are a bunch of cowards."
He's like, all of you people, you don't even know what it's like being someone worth $500 billion that can change the course of world events at a whim and does so. Just look at what he does in Russia and Ukraine. Absolutely horrifying. Terrifying. The power that he has, and he's a fucking brain-rotted white supremacist dork. Mm-hmm. That's the world we live in.
Oh, yeah. That's the world we live in.
What's funny is just Googling how much money did Doge actually save. Of course, there's actual articles about it, but even the Google AI overview, independent analyses suggest the actual savings achieved by the Department of Government Efficiency were a small fraction of its publicly claimed figures, which were often inflated by errors and questionable accounting. The actual amount of money saved is difficult to verify precisely, and some analyses indicate the efforts may end up costing more in the long run. But let's see, Doge's claims on the website varied over time, reaching as high as $214 billion. Earlier claims included $55 billion and $160 billion in savings, often with little verifiable documentation for the bulk of the amount. Reviews by some organizations and budget experts consistently found that the itemized data provided by Doge did not support its top-line figures. Let's see, an early NPR analysis found estimated savings of about $2 billion from the first batch of contract cancellations, a tiny fraction of the $55 billion that they claimed. A later Politico analysis of over 10,000 contract terminations found that Doge had deobligated around $1.4 billion in funds, less than 5% of the claimed amount.
And it's like, what'd they do? Fired a bunch of people?
Yeah, they just canceled these contracts. Some of them were already ending. And then also they kept doing that. We were like, well, we found all this fraud, canceled that. That's another $12 billion. It's like, what? There's no, and your citation goes to the website for the Department of Government Efficiency saying that that's what you did. It absolutely just paper thin lies. But a significant portion of the claimed savings lacked specific documentation, making independent verification impossible. Let's see. Yeah, and some analyses suggested Doge's actions, such as mass layoffs, could lead to a net cost to taxpayers in the long run due to lost productivity and rehiring and retraining costs, because all of them have to go back to work anyway. It's like he just had zero idea what he was doing, and then he gets on board with Trump, who on one hand doesn't even like the guy, doesn't care what he's doing, and Trump doesn't know what he's doing either. When he's talking about just, we got to save all this money. We gotta cancel all these contracts until they have their falling out. He's like, we could cancel SpaceX's contracts. It's like, and even that,
and then he's like, oh, and you're on the Epstein files. Yeah, remember? And he's like, oh, he doesn't want it because he's in the Epstein files. I've seen them.
Yeah, and it's too bad that honestly that had less impact than it should have, because Elon just has a history of calling people pedophiles for no reason on the internet. So it's like he kind of boy who cried wolf on that one, man. It was just one day of Twitter drama. It was a fun day on Twitter, I'll tell you what.
It was one of the best days we've had in a while,
I
would say. There was 9/10, and there was, hashtag never forget 9/10. That's the day Charlie Kirk joined his heavenly father, Satan. Yeah, that's just because it was a day.
Who's that?
9/11.
I don't think it's fair to say he's with Satan. I don't think he's good enough.
He's in a nice tropical environment.
Imagine if he was around right now, what he'd have to say about Somalians. I'm sure he'd be saying some really nice things, not inflammatory at all. Or seeing Mom Donnie win, I'm sure that he would have not said anything horrible and racist.
I just wish that he could have, just limp-dickedly had to watch Mom Donnie win.
And then watch him
saying the same
Trump
shit
in the office.
Yeah, and watch his daddy Trump just slobber on Mom Donnie. Oh man,
it's kind of sad that he doesn't get to see his wife
hook up with JD Vance.
With JD Vance, yeah, I know. What a bummer. Though gross, also.
Yeah,
that's a really gross thought to think about JD. Okay, wait, think about it. Think about JD Vance without his shirt on. And just slacks and a belt.
Way too loud.
Nothing.
I mean,
Slacks.
It's like, why would anyone want that?
Hey, I mean,
did you guys see the conspiracy that Erica is behind Charlie's assassination?
Oh,
I've heard that. I honestly was like, damn, you guys are okay. Like, let's be cool. He wasn't killed by the Heritage Foundation, by Turning Point USA. That's crazy. They're gonna probably go tits up without Charlie Kirk. I would think that he was, he was
I don't
their
know
leader.
about that.
But
I feel like Erica's really taken.
Candace Owens already.
President. Yeah, Candace Owens is already tanking
for
their donations. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what they've already gone beyond Charlie Kirk.
Let them.
He's
fight.
ushered in Candace Owens. Oh my God, I say this about all of these, but I'm like, I cannot believe she's like getting popular. She's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
she's like so literally so fucking dumb. I am just amazed at truly in awe of the fact that she has a bunch of fans, that people like what she says.
Yeah, she's so conspiracy. She's such a nut. It's honestly just
she's a nut.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the whole conspiracy side of it, she's kind of filling in Alex Jones's vacuum, I think, is part of what has really got her to it. I mean, you get the upfront, straight up anti-Semitism instead of the allusions to it that you eventually get when you're in the normal conspiracy channels, and she's just straight up like an anti-Semite, the Jews control this stuff. The Jews killed Charlie Kirk, et cetera, et cetera. Don't cut my stuff out of context, please. but
apparently just today she's like saying that she's alleging possible U.S. military involvement in his assassination.
Oh, she's throwing everything into the Charlie Kirk thing, and it's funny. I don't know. It's like she's the only one keeping it going, because like just happened earlier. I was like, I don't know what 9/10 is. I'm like, oh yeah, isn't that crazy? Charlie Kirk's dead.
I thought about it the other day, and I was like, that is nice, like that. I mean, we don't have to hear him anymore. That's like that's nice. But
please let us know.
Now what? Candace Owens? Oh yeah. And this, Trump and the MAGA Republicans and MAGA and all that, it's like, it's exactly what America deserves. It's I mean, it's who we are. It's who we've been, and it's really coming to, it's like, there has to be some sort of reckoning. Hillary Clinton, if she would have won, it kind of would have just like been swept off to the side a little bit. We would have been having brunch right now, sort of thing. Yeah. Where,
while Bill kept flying on the Lolita Express or something.
We wouldn't, really have to like address, it's like really getting in our faces. Like we have a billionaire president who says that someone who's a Somalian immigrant is a dirty piece of garbage as they're like a sitting representative in Congress, and they should go back to where they came from, which is, shithole island or whatever he says about Somalia.
Yeah, because he doesn't know where Somalia is anyway. Probably thinks it is an island.
And yeah, I mean, he's a billionaire. He's enriched himself, and he's a horrible racist and a horrible sexist
I'm so racist,
and a predator.
They scream, stop him!
Yeah, and a pedophile.
Yeah,
and
don't forget,
it just
he's also a rapist.
Give him credit where credit's due. Yeah, and just how it's like, I guess, to get to the other side, you got to go through it. You can't go around it. You can't go over it. America has to have some kind of reckoning, and I said that we need to deserve better than this, because we haven't done, I mean, sure, a lot of groups in America do deserve better than this, and all the American people do, but white people have to do the work. They're the ones in power. And this is exactly, now we're getting fucked too. Even though I'm an ally, guys, but I cared even before my pocketbook was hurting. But now that white people are finally really being affected en masse, some sort of some accountability is coming. That's to quote. That's Kyle Rittenhouse actually said that. And I said, I don't like him saying that because you literally got away with murder.
Yeah, accountability. He's like, I can count, but I have the ability.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
It just is. America is. I mean, I think we've said it before. Trump's the kind of the epitome of everything that's wrong with America. It is our spirit, manifest. The worst of America, the power. Everything that is bad about us is like culminating in like Donald Trump is, and the MAGA Republicans, I mean, they are epitomizing all of this. So it's like okay, guys, Reagan was bad, Nixon was bad, some of these guys pretty bad, but we actually fucking know way better now. We really know better. The world has moved on. This is way past World War II. We've gotten past the Cold War. We've done, blah, 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 blah. We talk about colonization. We talk about these things. Like, we're better than this. Well, we can be better than this now. We really have to, not do this anymore. What we're doing is leading to exactly what we have. This is who we are, and this is why they're in power.
Well, yeah, and it all stays in motion because all of the entrenched powers through American capitalism is, part of it, like we're saying at the beginning, the people don't get what they want. It's not representative of most people. Just like they elected a socialist mayor in New York City and stuff. And it's like, but still, racism and these things are so pumped up because it's part of keeping the capitalist machine running. Just like how it's like, doesn't matter that you're not a racist. This is going to keep happening. Doesn't matter that you don't like AI. You're going to get a data center in your backyard. It doesn't matter because those rich people and corporations that are exploiting all this use every part of that, whether, directly or just enjoy the benefits of this continued enshittification in every possible way. I mean, it's like, it's funny, like enshittification, that book that guy wrote, it's like, really, it's so real. It's, and we apply it to like tech, especially, and just, consumer goods and stuff, and services, and how things just keep getting worse. No one likes it, and you have to keep using it because they already have you there. And it's like that. It seems like that can apply to way more than just consumable goods and services and things like that. It's like society around you. It's it's like how are these laws that want to just kill trans people going on when everyone I talk to and people that I know, it's like they don't want that to happen. Even people that vote for it, they're like, oh, I didn't realize it would be that bad. It's like, yeah. They get to use, exactly. They get to use the ignorant masses. They get to use the entrenched power that they already enjoy to continue pushing these things forward, even though people generally don't want these things. Like whether it's the feature on YouTube, or whether it's like ICE grabbing people off the street, or whether it's sending money to Israel to kill tens of thousands of people. It's like, too bad. I mean, you're an American, you're part of it. It's just the enshittification of every system like that.
Yeah. I was listening to Chapo Trap House today about the merger or the acquisition, the Warner Brothers
Jesus
and Netflix and whatever. And I was like literally just thinking like, wow, this really is like, it feels like very late stage end game capitalist monopoly.
Yeah.
We're living in a movie where one person owns everything, or just a couple people own everything. It's
the
so
game
weird.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. It's really, really great.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile,
why would we ever want to do anything different? Why would we want to make any changes? And then you see, like, as New York or Seattle or people do stuff like, these like company, they're gonna leave the United States or whatever. Leftists are gonna ruin everything, and it's like, what the fuck is so good about right now?
Yeah.
What do you like having AI put onto your phone? You know what? Put onto my phone? I had to do a fucking update so I could get some wicked themed bullshit on my Pixel. I'm like, fuck you. I don't want this.
I like Wicked. I didn't want this though.
I don't need an update on my phone to put some stupid crossover advertising. I'm so, God damn it. Like, this cannot be anyone's vision of a good future. I guess if you're Elon Musk, I mean, even him, life's on hardcore mode.
Yeah. He's
so
like, look at this update on my phone. Plus Charlie Kirk died.
Oh yeah, him too. It just is, it sucks,
And meanwhile,
it sucks.
Like the Targeted Justice newsletter asked, is Russia or China doing microwave attacks on U.S. soil?
They're just like throwing microwaves.
Just an ICBM filled a payload of 10,000 microwaves. Yeah.
What's the BTU on that?
Let's see. Oh, man. It's funny to ask this question in your headline. Oh, is Russia or China doing microwave attacks on U.S. soil? Absolutely no. That's what it says. If they were responsible for your microwave attacks, so this already presupposes that these attacks are occurring, and they are especially to said targeted individuals, as we all are. That's why we subscribe to the Targeted Justice newsletter.
We are.
If the Russians or Chinese were responsible, the NRO would immediately know about it, and it would be an act of war. The NRO literally flies satellites underneath the Russian and Chinese satellites in orbit to intercept their signals. There can be no dispute. The Russians and Chinese did not have the capability to commit these crimes in 1984 to U.S. civilian Harlan Gerard, and they could not sneak any attack by the NRO satellites today. Oh, and then they finish this with an overview of NRO SIGINT operations, asterisk, thanks to Grok. And they just paste the Grok answer on there. There's a huge part of it. It's all bulleted lists. Oh my God. I didn't even scroll down far enough. It's funny, I forgot that after when we were doing that episode, I subscribed to their newsletter immediately. But and then when I got a little notification in my Substack articles for the day, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Because the headline from a few days ago was like, oh, it's like the conspiracy one. But,
Ken
Klippenstein on Substack, his latest one was talking about how the major media sources are not talking about the enemies list that came up a little while ago, how, because of anti-American actions and blah, 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 all these people are actually on Justice Department lists and stuff like that. And that's happening and going on. Real actual, it's not even conspiracies. It's just, government suppression and surveillance of U.S. citizens for political wrong speak, etc., under a burgeoning fascist state. And NBC News literally just doesn't talk about it. Because it's big media,
because they're owned by
entrenched capitalist powers that be. It doesn't help their bottom line. That's for sure.
Yeah, so pretty much we live in the best timeline.
The one where we faked the moon landing, JFK lived, and QAnon's real.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah.
And you start off with a blather?
And end with one.
You were showing us the ads that come up on the New York Post right before I came in to start the show. I was just doing a speed test, and so there's a couple of advertisements on there, and the one that I got was an ad that asked, is it ADHD or high IQ? And there's a sample determiner statement stating, putting water on your toothbrush before you put on toothpaste. And it was this little slider, whether that was ADHD or high IQ. Can't be both, I guess.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Can't be both.
I don't have ADHD. Never have, never will.
If you have ADHD, you can't be smart.
Is
that what it's saying? Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess I know I don't have ADHD.
Yeah. I'm too smart to have ADHD.
Wait. I guess I do have ADHD.
I forgot. What were we talking about?
Yeah. Huh? Probably not ADHD.
So what's up,
Anyways.
Danae?
What?
What's up? What'd you do
What's
this
up
week?
with the what's up?
What's up with the what's
54 minutes into the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you been up to?
Yeah, I'm switching things up.
Yeah.
We dove directly into Elon and data centers.
We're going backwards.
That's true.
This is
We did.
done backwards.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do this week? Oh my gosh. I'm in my last week of my first semester of grad school.
Yeah.
And
Last week of first
And you're
semester
killing it?
of grad school.
And
I'm
it's
killing
killing
it,
you.
and I have a list
Uh-huh.
of my next 24 hours.
Really? Is
Wow.
sleep on there?
Down to the minute.
Not down to the minute, but it's a list of things I need to accomplish in the next 24 hours. And
Mhm.
we'll see if we have time. But I just went to the east side of the state
Mm-hmm.
East
side.
The cool side.
Sunday to help my mom with the mail route because it's hectic
This is the time of year.
this time of year. People love to
God.
buy stuff.
Yeah, I got a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of
People
stuff
love
coming
to
in the
buy
mail.
stuff.
Mhm.
Anyways, so that's kind of it. And then I went and hung out with my significant other for an evening. We celebrated our 10-month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, who was
Since
that
our first
guy
date.
on the Friendsgiving
Yeah.
episode?
I don't know. Who was that?
I don't know.
That's what
Anyways,
Friendsgiving's all
either.
about.
Mhm.
Yes, Queen. Yeah, so that was kind of it. Didn't really do a lot other than that. Just kind of trying to settle in over here in the new digs and trying to keep up on my homework and keep my sanity. I really need to get a sad lamp if anyone's listening.
For seasonal
Wants
affective
to know
disorder.
what to get me for
Mhm.
Christmas
Christmas.
or holidays.
Yeah.
Don't
Or
get me
immediately.
stuff. Can someone make me a sad lamp? I want someone to make me one. You know?
Just like you turn
Is
it
that
on and it's
possible?
like wah wah wah.
Yeah.
wah.
Just get a lamp and put googly eyes and a frowny face on it.
A frowny face. Yeah.
But a really
Yeah.
nice
Sad
bright
lamp.
bulb. So it actually works well.
Yeah. I do feel like I am neurodivergent enough that a sad lamp would be difficult to shop for me for because I feel like bright lights do piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be like the right kind of light, you know, or I might just need to start going to tanning beds, which I don't want to do, but
It sucks how nice it is to do when my ex worked at a tanning salon for a few years, and so I would get discounts and I would go to the tanning beds
Nice.
in the winter. Man, it seriously improved my mood. And although it was funny, like the tanning was secondary,
it.
and then I remember at work, someone came in like, "Man, yeah, you have a winter vacation?" I was like, "What a weird fucking question. No, what are you talking about?" They're like, "Oh, you're like tan and stuff." I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's right, I am. It's January." but yeah,
it's GTL, bitch. Gym tan laundry.
It was I mean, not only you're getting like the light, but I mean straight up just
But
like a
it's
thing
warm.
to go 12 minutes or whatever, 10 minutes and just sit there and pretty much like meditate because you're just in the tube. And it's like, man, it really kind of and
I
seriously,
used
gym and tan, it made me feel a lot better.
now I'm gonna have to.
And
build
imagine
a
if your
planet.
laundry was done. I
Yeah.
think those Jersey kids
That's
are on
what I had a wife for.
You know,
No.
I told myself I'd never join Planet Fitness again, but there's one just down the street. Ugh.
Yeah. Can't be picky with late stage capitalism or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, I got to get back to mine. Man, so you left the east side just in time to miss like the hurricane that came through. because it was so bad here at my house
today.
On the hill that...
Was it today?
Last night. All last night.
No, I was there last night.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, up here on the hill, it had to be like 70 mile per hour gusts or something because it knocked over the porta potty that's been out.
Oh.
And it took planks off of my landing that I had screwed into wood. It whipped them off,
shit.
wooden planks. All this, it was wild. I mean, I have this brand new house and the windows were like rattling. You could hear the tension rods inside were rattling. Every once in a while there would be a gust that would seriously change the pressure in my living room. Like I would feel it like on the back of my head and I'm sitting inside. I was like, oh my God, it was terrifying. But before then, Amanda and I went antiquing and found a couple things, including a couple of Christmas gifts for people like you, Natalie. But so there's just fun little things.
Natalie.
Yeah.
You, Natalie.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
shout out to you, Natalie.
Meanwhile, we have 2 weeks
Wherever
to
you
figure
are.
out this
Natalie.
fucking Christmas scheduling shit that's been going on.
Doug,
Fun
please
time
send me
of
where
year.
you went antiquing. I'd love to go next time I'm in town.
Yeah, I'd never. I mean, I said, hey, we've got the day off. Let's go thrifting. Just to look around and stuff. And my first thought was like, I just want to visit Goodwill and walk through it. But no, Amanda took us to the couple of antique shops there in the Uptown, and it was awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
That's a great spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Couple of good deals on I picked up a piece of furniture, and also every other thing just has a bunch of random vinyl and all these records to flip through and stuff. It was fun.
Nice.
Could have spent even more time doing it. So
Love that.
Yeah, shopping's fun when you do it like that. That's the most fun shopping, is going locally. Maybe try to buy at least one of your gifts locally, if you can, as many as you can. But I know, blah blah blah, I'm not ableist or classist or whatever people would say about trying to shop local.
Yeah, you are.
No, I just hate non-binary people.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
make me mad. No,
So thoughtful. So
Well,
thoughtful.
for those that are just listening, Natalie's wearing an awesome shirt that I commented on before we were recording, and she thrifted that.
Nice.
Yeah, especially if you can buy something at a thrift store, because hey, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you know what's fun? The most fun shopping is when you're just like looking and you're like, oh my gosh, so and so would love this. Not like, I need to get this for so and so. Though that's also a valid way to shop, obviously. But it's so fun when it's like, oh my gosh, this just totally reminds me of them.
Yeah.
I just want to get it for them. What a fun.
And when that
little
happens, oh man, that's so
gift.
much
Yeah.
easier than trying to figure out what you're getting people for
last
Christmas
minute
or something like that.
stressing.
Like,
God,
all
I
right,
have no idea.
here's an Amazon sad lamp for Danae.
Yeah.
I felt
I
bad.
would
Just
love.
go ahead.
Go.
Hmm?
Go.
No, I
Go.
said I felt bad just with the couple of new pieces of furniture that I've bought, even though I love them. But I'm just like, I just spent so much time looking around and nothing really quite like, caught my attention. And I know that, I just put a new chair in my living room today. It's where I wanted it. I had another chair that I bought on Facebook Marketplace that was great. Didn't really fit in there. It's perfect in my bedroom. So I finally just broke down and ordered one on Wayfair. I like it, but I'm like, well, I've got the thrifted piece next to it. Okay, all this waste and stuff. It's like, I'm gonna better hold on to this fucking furniture forever.
Thrifting is so hard too, because it's like, well, they only have what they have.
Yeah,
they don't have it's not like they have multiples in the same size or different colors usually, unless you get like so incredibly lucky. With clothes and certainly with furniture, it's like, that's a real crapshoot. You have to be like constantly sort of looking out, but you can find.
Oh yeah,
It's just like has to be a thing that you do consistently, because even what they have in stock, changes one minute to the next. So
I also just try to like see how long I can wait it out for like how long do I actually need this thing? Like, do I really need this now?
That's like, my problem.
Do I need to find this
I'm a shopper.
today?
Ugh.
I am
like
too.
Spending money.
It's been exhausting. It took me like 2 or 3 weeks just to get this freaking bed that I'm not gonna keep. It's going to my parents' house, and they're gonna bring over my bed. And I was like, "That's so nice, thank you so much." But like, my grandma needs a smaller bed anyway, so it'll work out. But like, jeez, it took me so long just to. And I had to break down, and one of the mattresses on it is from IKEA because I was just like, I just have to. I'm losing my mind trying to find something on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we do our best.
Yeah, I was looking at chairs on Facebook Marketplace for so long until I was like, Wayfair it is, I guess, because I just can't wait any longer. At least I'll build my own side tables. So I'm going to do that.
Cowboy always makes fun of me for how often I'm just like browsing Facebook Marketplace for like, even when I'm not looking for something in particular, I'm just like, what's around here? It's like thrifting on my phone.
Oh yeah. I'm on Facebook Marketplace
People have
every
some cool
day.
stuff. Yeah.
People do have really some cool stuff.
Yeah, and then catch myself like, wow, but that is a good idea. That's a good deal. It's like, I don't need to buy a travel trailer. It's like, what are you doing? And now it's in my algorithm, and it's showing me all sorts of little projects that
Hey,
be
if you
done.
find a really good deal on a travel trailer, let me know. I'll live in that instead of an apartment. 100%.
I mean, you can get a good deal on something over on this side, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just say
for
not
sure.
so much.
We'll get it fixed up. Me and Zach.
For sure.
We'll pimp it out, as the kids say.
Pimp my ride.
Kids
Yo,
are
I
always
heard that
saying
you're a struggling grad student and you're going into social work, so we're going to pimp out
Put
your
a
ride.
fucking Shark Tank in here.
We're going to put a Shark Tank in here because you said you like the ocean.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to sleep in there anymore. We took the bed out for the shark.
Yeah. Unless you want to sleep with the fishes, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah. Like,
we also took the wheels off of it.
Yeah. This thing's stable.
Put it on
It's
a
going
foundation.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on a foundation.
okay.
We're charging $1,800 a month to live there.
We're just talking about
and
Pimp
no,
My
you
Ride
can't
and
put a
how
bed in it.
they would just like, there was like a documentary or something, right? After like about Pimp My Ride and how they would like pimp out the ride and then you couldn't even drive the car anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of times the cars
So
weren't in
crazy.
good driving shape to begin with, and then they do all these crazy cosmetic features and stuff. It's like, well,
Just
it's
take
a
the
brick
engine
now.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's like you could probably sell it to someone because it was, I mean, because it's all pimped out and it was on Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
But it's like totally
Maybe.
useless as a car. You know?
Yeah, and you only had a small window for that where it's like, as seen on Pimp My Ride, because now people are like, on what?
Rich people.
That was the name of a
Rich
show?
people are, weird and have bad taste. So, you know, you just have to
never
advertise in the
know.
right spaces.
Oh, yeah. eBay Motors for that, for sure. You got to have someone come pick it up. Yeah.
Craigslist.org.
Yeah, that's where all the real heads are at.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I wish. No
I
one
love
posts
Craigslist.
anything
I still
on
go to Craigslist.
anymore.
That's my first instinct. And I'm like,
Me too.
I
and
don't.
it just was like hardly get anything.
It's done
I know, it
for.
sucks.
It's ghost town.
it sucks. I know. So sad.
We
You know
need to
why?
Bring
You know what? It's
back
because they got rid of the
Craigslist.
personals.
Yeah.
Because they got rid of misconnections. Because they got rid of
misconnections.
men for men and all this.
Yeah.
Misconnections, so good. They
Yes.
they got rid of all that stuff.
I
know,
think
and then everyone was like, fine. If I can't browse through people's perverted desires, then
Yeah.
I don't want to look for a used couch either.
Yeah. In
think
order to enact my
Craigslist-
perverted desires on.
Craigslist needs to unanonymize their users.
Hmm.
So, like, let
Unanonymize.
Unanonymize. So they need to let people put like photos and stuff, create connections, make it a little bit of a social network.
Like Marketplace.
Make it Facebook. Yeah.
Make it Facebook without the posts.
Especially because Facebook Marketplace,
it's just a
the only place to go.
A marketplace.
And the UI sucks.
I fucking hate Facebook.
Because it's Facebook.
And I only use the browser because I refuse to download the app. I only ever use the browser, and I log myself back out. I shut down my account when I'm not using it. It's really inconvenient. And you can't use Facebook without a fucking Facebook login.
That's true.
You can't even look through it. You can't even scroll enough through a business's page without logging into fucking Facebook.
And yet still, all of your data, it's not like it's private or secure. So if you're on there, it's going to get sold and taken and blah,
Cambridge
blah, blah.
Analytica.
I finally got my check for that.
Really?
It was $38.
Nice.
Hey.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't a check, it was a Venmo. But I got it.
That's much better than what I got in the Equifax settlement. That was like $1.80 or something.
Too, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
A really small amount.
Cool.
Yeah.
There should be a minimum payment. $25. That's minimum payment to every single customer. That's what you get. Start over. You got all your money taken. If this is Monopoly, you know what? Some of you guys really do get all your money and properties taken.
Yeah.
And you got to start over.
Socialist revolution. Everyone get out their little red books.
Yeah, let's start that.
And let's appropriate
I've been meaning to.
some property.
You've been meaning to start the revolution?
I did have we can maybe just...
Little Red Book's great.
We can put a pin in this and we can talk about this next pod. What's the argument against food being free? And I'll put it there. And I'll end it there. Yeah. What's the argument against food being free? And okay, I'll just give it a little taste. I was thinking about it. It's like, okay, because you can't overuse or whatever. It's like then there would be no black market for it, whatever. And it's like, do they think that when things are free, that means farmers don't get paid and they just have to labor with no? Okay, that's what I thought. That's kind of what I am thinking. That's what they think free means, but. We can talk about it more. What would be the argument against making food
nationalizing
free? Against
the food
all fruits
supply.
and vegetables? All fruits and vegetables, totally free. I think that's so incredibly non-controversial. It's like, sure, it's food, fresh fruits and vegetables.
The immediate thing is, to do that, you're nationalizing food as a resource. And the immediate boomer reaction is bread lines in the USSR. Look at the USSR. That's what they did. And it's nonsense.
They'll probably also
So
say
don't do it that way is my answer. Why the fuck would you do it a way that didn't work, idiot? Why would you do that? Why would that even be a thought, you stupid moron?
True.
Do it differently. Duh.
Obviously.
Yeah. So don't do it that way.
So okay, that's the way that you don't do it for 100% sure. Don't do it that way. But I was just thinking about, food, water, at least food and water, it's as non-controversial as it can get. You can only last so many days without those two. That's point blank. Shelter, you can kind of make do for a little while and kind of get in and kind of, food and water, you're pretty much done for. People don't want to give children free food. Yeah. What am I saying? Yeah. What are the arguments against it? I was just thinking, you know what? Because I've gotten some donations because I work at a homeless shelter and they get a huge amount of donations and they're sometimes please take some. We have too many. Some of it's catered food from this AI company that gets our food catered every day. Mm-hmm. Some really good food. And how it's been really nice for Humby and me to, I took some up to this party. I was able to share some really great coconut curry with my friends and, blah, 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 blah. Just how it's been nice for our grocery bill, to not have to buy so much. Especially because my car's in the shop and it's going to cost me $1,400 fucking dollars. In shitification. But, with a warranty on it. Mm-hmm. So, you know what the argument against the food argument is?
We just talked to your smart fridge and it told us you're ugly.
That's why.
I'm too ugly to eat well.
I'm too ugly to have a fridge.
I was just making, some of this some soup that was donated, and I was eating, and it was just like, man, wouldn't that be? And I just gone to the Trader Joe's, and I had spent less than $100 on groceries for us this week because we have some in the fridge and blah blah blah. And I was like, wouldn't it be nice if we could afford to eat good food? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be a society worth setting up, like, in that direction? And like, I was just thinking about food, and like, you could just have like a sort of like, maybe you wouldn't become like, it wouldn't be like Tyson Chicken CEO money, but you could just have like pretty much like a standard government, like, good job, you're going to be a farmer, you're going to be a farm, whatever kind of bullshit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's already highly, highly subsidized already, so let's just go full on, and no profits in the food industry.
Man, instead of like this constantly failing business strategy of like restaurants and stuff, because food is important and it's amazing what people can do with food and meals, and it's like from each according to his ability, you'd still have some pretty good food out there. You could still have a Gordon Ramsay.
People want to cook. People want to farm also, which it's like, why are farmers the biggest fucking idiots in our country? Like, instead of people who are stewards of like the environment and like out there like growing, like they're close to nature, like why wouldn't those be the people instead of just bloodthirsty capitalists taking over some like community small family farms and all this kind of stuff? Farmers should be they should be like working class activists.
Anyways, I would like to take a moment to talk about something.
Hashtag never forget.
It's hard for everyone out there right now. And I will say that I know that there's a lot of mental stigma that you have to get over in order to patronize your local food bank. Because you're always going to say in your head, well, there are people that need it more than me. Yeah, sure. However, nothing is stopping you from making monetary cash donations to your local food bank and also getting a weekly box from your food bank. That is good because, one, they can maximize your cash donation, and two, it's good for food banks to have patrons. They get money from the government for every household that they feed. You are doing like a triple, it's like a win-win-win. You're helping your local food bank by giving them a little bit of cash for a bunch of food. You are putting food in your house for a fraction of the cost. And you're also making sure that the federal government is continuing to give money to your local food bank. So I would highly recommend.
If they continue doing that,
If you give a $25 donation to a food bank, that is way more than you would ever cost them in a whole entire month. They do so much 100%. With like every dollar that food banks do, they provide like 3 meals or some crap like that. It's like big partnerships with like local businesses, plus paired with however the funding comes in for them. It's really, really impactful to give money, and you do deserve to have food, and it's like you shouldn't feel bad about. And they're always. Sometimes there are lines and stuff like that, people are really in need, but a lot of times they have more than enough,
100%.
They have, and it's like hard to get it out to people.
Yeah, and food does get thrown away if it doesn't get into people's hands.
Logistics of it is part of the problem, which is why it's so good to donate money to it too. Yeah. When you can.
And not just food items.
Yeah. But
so anyways,
that's
all I'm saying.
Hey, co-ops.
Nice.
The co-op in
co-ops
Olympia was always very good.
I've heard that.
And it should be the standard, or a government-run grocery store like Mom Donnie.
Or something.
But,
something. Can we just...
They say...
We hate all the Muslims because all of the Muslims are terrorists.
And they
we gotta
run
hate the
grocery
Muslims.
stores.
Give me a break.
I mean, it just is like, God,
need a break.
Well, anyway,
it just is like bummer, man.
We're going long. Let's talk about food next time. Hopefully, next time we can say all of our Elon Musk discussion is over because
he died, and when baboons kidnapped and ate him.
And we can all say,
awesome.
Yeah. But
Awesome
it's time for...
So for now,
bitches
we
leave.
say Enani Retalb.
And I need to talk to you.
And
Retalb
scene.
to you.
Bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Okay,
Wait, shout out to everyone.
Okay, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.